So, just a recap sa ginagawa natin ulit. First, we have bigyan tayo ng transactions, no? Yung iba, source documents. And then from that, magre-refer tayo sa chart of accounts kung may binigay sa atin. Pero kung walang nabigay sa atin, we ourselves will make it for the sake na ma-facilitate yung preparation natin ng mga entries and financial statements, trial balances, general ledger. But we have to make sure that it is still according to the standards. And then after that, after nakalatag yung chart of accounts natin, we are now ready to prepare or to journalize. Gagawa tayo ng journal entries. And then after the journal entries, yung summary ilalagay sa ledger. From your ledger, pupunta na tayo sa trial balance, unadjusted trial balance, and then financial statements. After that, may ginagawa pa tayong dalawang entry. You have your adjusting entry and then you have your closing entry. For the adjusting entry, it will be again a separate discussion. I hope ito yung last na gagawin ko na video tutorial. And then after that, closing entry. So the point of your closing entry is to close all the nominal accounts. Kasi sabi natin kanina sa general ledger, yung balance ng mga nominal accounts natin will always be equal to 0. Pero hindi natin pwedeng gawin yun na walang entry. Kasi hindi tayo pwedeng magpasok ng amount sa ledger na hindi nag-a-appear sa entry natin. We have to make sure na may entry na nagawa bago natin ma-zero yung mga balances ng nominal accounts natin. But then, remember this, in closing entry, may tatlong bagay na i-close. Una, yung mga nominal accounts. Saan natin siya i-close? Sa income summary. Ano yun? That will reflect whether you have a net income or a net loss. Kung mas malaki yung debit side natin, yung income summary natin will be on the credit. That means there is an income. Kung mas malaki yung credit side natin, yung income summary natin will be on the debit side. That means there is a net loss. After that, yung net loss or yung net income natin, i-close natin sa capital account. And then, another thing na i-close natin sa capital account will be the drawing account. So, again, remember, your drawing account, this will be close to your capital account. Sabi natin before, in preparation of your statement in changes of owner's equity, yung drawing account natin, babawasan niya yung capital account natin. Ano ang magiging entry natin? Debit, capital account, and then credit, drawing account. By the way, kung may ledger ang drawing account natin, at the end of the year, magiging 0 din yon. Or at the end of your accounting period, magiging 0 din yon kasi i-close mo siya sa capital account. Yung amount na close natin sa capital account will go to the debit side of your capital account. So, halimbawa, during January, may withdrawal si Miriam na 30,000. Ipapasok natin dito yung 30,000. So, ang balance at the end of the year ng Miriam Capital is 70,000 pesos. And then, another thing, your income summary. Ayan, so your income summary, if it's a net loss, ang magiging entry natin is capital account, and then credit income summary. But if it's a net income, income summary, debit, and then credit capital account. Okay, so for the case of Miriam, ang closing entries natin will start sa service income. So, gagawin ko dito. Debit, service income, Magkano yung service income ni Miriam? You have 38,000 pesos. And then, mag-leave tayo ng space for income summary. And then, ibabawas natin yung expenses natin. Ano yung mga expenses natin? Permits and registration fees. We have 7,000 pesos. And then, we have bank service charge, 400 pesos. And then we have taxes and licenses. We have 1,200 pesos. Utility, 2,000 pesos. And then, salaries expense, 400 pesos. And then we have your SSS premium, 200 pesos. And then our withholding, tax expense is 600 pesos. Computing all of this, mas malaki si debit side. So, ilalagay natin yung income summary natin sa credit side natin. Anong ibig sabihin yan? May net income tayo na 26,200 pesos. Ayan. And then after that, sabi natin, ang susunod is i-close natin si income summary sa capital account. So, ang explanation natin dito, by the way, to close all the nominal accounts. And then after that, we close the income summary, debit, income summary, 26,200. And then, Miriam capital, 26,200. To close, net income. Ngayon, yung entry na ginawa natin, sabi ko kanina, magre-reflect siya sa ledger. So, babalikan natin yung ledger na ginawa natin. Halimbawa, yung Miriam Capital, babalikan natin siya. Ipopost natin yung amount na 26,200. This comes from your closing entry or net income. Yun. So, ang balance na ng Miriam Capital natin at the end of January is 126,200 pesos. Ganon din ang gagawin natin sa lahat ng nominal accounts natin. For the service income, babalikan natin siya. 38,000 credit side. And then, magde-debit tayo ng 38,000 because of the closing entry. The balance of your service income will now be 0. And then, permits and registration fees for your expenses. Naka-debit 7,000 pesos kanina. Babalikan natin siya, magka-credit ka ng 7,000. So, your balance will be 0. The same goes with your bank service charge, taxes and licenses, utilities expense, salaries expense, SSS premium, and then your withholding tax expense. So, always remember that when you are going to deal with transactions later on and you are asked to prepare the accounting cycle or you are going to perform the accounting cycle, always remember, dapat ang balance ng income mo, dapat ang balance ng expense ng drawing account will be 0. And then drawing account, income summary, nominal accounts, gagawan siya ng closing entry. Yung mga results ng closing entry natin, papasok siya sa capital account. Ayun.